Hey everyone, Sunflower Spirit here, and I'm here to do another pick a card reading. Today we're going to look at the energy for this week. So I've shuffled and pulled 3 cards at random. We have the Five of Cups for pile 1, the Chariot for pile 2, and the Four of Wands for pile 3. So go ahead and pick your pile and we'll get started. So this is for those of you who chose pile 1 or the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups usually speaks of grief and disappointment. However, in this one, it looks like she's kind of like wading into emotions. So maybe like there's something that you're wading into emotions and she's kind of like seeing, you know, where it looks like she's lost these flowers, but it could potentially be, perceptual, right? Like she might have found some even larger flowers than the ones that she had lost. But let's see. For this week, for everybody who chose pile 1, please, what is the message? What is the energy for this week? We have the World. So completing a cycle, there's a successful completion. You've learned a lesson, you're starting something new. That's a really good card to get first out. We have the Moon, which is about an intuitive decision. Maybe there's things that are hidden, there's still things that are unknown. There could be some possible illusions with this, but there is a decision that needs to be made. The Moon is like deeper energy, like subconscious energy, dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. We have the Ace of Pentacles, opportunity for a new beginning. So I feel like if you chose this pile, you're closing something out this week, and there's something else that's starting. Some sort of seed that's being planted this week. What else do we have for pile 1? We have the Five of Pentacles. So feeling a little bit of lack. Maybe there's something about closing out this cycle that kind of like activates you or brings out that like feeling like you're not worth anything, or you're not, or unworthiness. 8 of Cups, needing to walk away from something. There's a decision to walk away from something. Yeah, feeling like you're having a struggle with your behavior now and your emotions. Let's see, what else do we have? We have the Eight of Wands. Things are happening quickly. I feel like there's a new beginning where things are kind of really going quickly. Lots of messaging, lots of traveling, lots of back and forth conversations. What else? The Nine of Wands. So a lot of passionate, driven, motivated energy. I feel like, so there is a cycle completing, and I feel like whatever this is, you're not going to let this Five of Pentacles really bring you down. I mean, there's some sort of doubt there. There's a little bit of doubt, but it's like with this Nine of Wands, I feel like you're still going for this. There's still some sort of transformative energy. We have the Four of Wands. And then we had the Chariot. And then on the back of the deck, we have the Star. So healing something. Yeah, definitely healing. I feel like you've been through a lot. You're overcoming something. You're healing something. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your intuition this week. Also need to really pay attention to like your value system. So they're saying, something is closing out. There's an opportunity for a new beginning. Things are going to go pretty quickly. Things are going to happen pretty quickly with this energy here. We have Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius here. I also have Cancer, 2 Cancer, and Aquarius again. But I have like every sign here. It's not a big deal. Um, but yeah, things are happening really quickly. I feel like there's an opportunity here that's going to be offered. This is a stable opportunity. Need to really rely on your intuition. Also rely on your intuition. What do you need to move away from? You have an opportunity for stable energy, but you are going to have to move away from something to get this stable energy this week. I feel like you have a drive and passion for this. There's a lot of drive, a lot of motivation, a lot of passion. It's sort of like that overcomer energy. So maybe something in the past you're healing from. I feel like that's what this completion of cycle is here. Successful completion of cycle. You're healing from something. You're still like a little bit like wondering if you're worthy, but I feel like you're really not going to let that bother. I see like a motivated, moving energy with this. So I hope, pile one, that was helpful. I hope it resonated, but if not, you can feel free to check out another pile. I appreciate you guys stopping by today. Hi, this is for those of you who chose pile 2 or the Chariot. We're going to take a look at the energy this week. So with the Chariot, I do see like an energy of moving forward. However, it might be going a little bit slower than you'd like it to with this sort of like snail-like energy. I feel like this is Cancer energy too. So there's something here too where you need to kind of like try to align yourself with your values. And it's kind of like wounded warrior energy. Like you've been through a lot and now things are taking a little bit slower than you'd like, but they are moving. So that's kind of like the energy I'm seeing from that. Let's see what the tarot has to say. For pile 2, please. What is the energy for pile 2? We have the 10 of Pentacles. So this is like overall abundance. This is like achieving success in your life. Figuring out how to make everything work. Family life, work life. Balancing everything together. What else do we have? So something about your family life this week, possibly. That's a lot of cards, but I'll take this one. There's something coming to an end because we have 2 10s here. So something in your family life, maybe moving on from something. You could be moving on from a situation. Something that's been stressful, something that's caused a lot of burnout, a lot of stress, a lot of feeling like burdened. What else do we have? For pile 2, please. We have the Knight of Wands, the 6 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. So there is like a passionate energy. I feel like there is success here, but something's stressing you out. Something might be moving a little bit quickly. There's something that you're wanting here. I do see you getting what you want. But it is a little bit stressful. Seven of Cups, we have options here. There might be a little bit of emotional overwhelm. You're very like driven and passionate, motivated this week. You really want this. There's something like completing here, some sort of cycle completing that you're going to be successful with. But it means you have to walk away from something. It could mean walking away from something that you thought that you wanted, or from a family situation. But there is success here for you. But you do have some like choices and options. So making sure you're not being too impulsive this week. We have the Devil. So needing to release yourself. There's something you're bound to. You're bound to some sort of like success. You're bound to some sort of like family situation success. Or if it's not family, it's something to do with like your work or how you have worked hard in this physical world somehow. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So a lot of change is happening, but you do need to release yourself from something. There's something you're bound to that you need to release yourself from. But you do have an opportunity for positive change here. They're saying the choice is yours. There's something that you really want that you have an opportunity for, but it'll require you walking away from something. It might be stressful to walk away from this. We have the moon. Cancer energy again. I have Capricorn and Cancer here. The Hermit. I have Virgo energy. So yeah, something's completing. You need to rely on your intuition. There's something where you're going to have to make a passionate decision or like a motivated decision about, but you're going to really have to rely on your intuition here. Universe is like, yeah, I'll whatever you want, let's do it. Just tell me what you want. But you're bound to something that you need to release. There's something that's not serving you here that you do need to release. It's not serving your highest best good. You're going through sort of like a healing process here. Yeah, there's an opportunity for possibly love with yeah, there's an opportunity here for something that's fulfilling for you. But something's coming to an end. We have these 2 tens, and then we have big tens. We have 3 tens. So something's ending here. You've completed something with this wreath here. Something's coming to a successful close. You're going to receive praise or acclaim for this. You're going to receive attention for this. But I feel like you really need to get clear on what it is that you want and let the universe know what you want. There is something that you really want here, and you're wanting this positive change. You're wanting to kind of like look to something else. Something about like your family life or your stability. Your family life, your stability, your loyalty. Looking at where your loyalties are this week. This is a healing process. Things are going slower than you want, but once you figure out this stuff, once you kind of like release what you need to release, use your intuition to propel yourself forward and kind of like have this faith in the universe, I feel like things are going to start moving faster for you. So hopefully this was helpful, pile 2. Hopefully it resonated. If not, you can feel free to check out another pile. Thanks for stopping by today. Hi, this is for those of you who chose pile 3 or the 4 of Wands. We're looking at the energy for this week. With the 4 of Wands here, I see some stability here. I see a lot of stable energy, a lot of happy energy. There's something about like your soul growth with this energy too. Something about like liberating yourself. Let's see what else we have for pile 3. It could be about a connection, a commitment, a higher level of commitment. If it's not, it's just about your soul growth and your stability, your energy, stability within your energy. Let's see what else we have for pile 3. We have the 8 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. Yeah, fast moving energy, but still needing to kind of process and plan. Make sure that this is something that aligns with who you are this week. Could be a lot of traveling, a lot of communication, a lot of messages back and forth, a lot of conversations. We have the 5 of Cups. Something about grief and loss. Needing to kind of like shift your perception with something. You're taking a pause, and in this pause you need to really like do some good planning here so that you can take action. But there's a lot moving, so I feel like it could be maybe confusing or might be a little confusing this week. Knight of Cups. Messages. A lot of messages coming in. I feel like there could be like a romantic interest, flirtation, somebody coming in with messages, or if it's not, it's just about something that's fulfilling to you. If it's not about like romantic attraction, it could be just something that's fulfilling. A lot of messages. Two of Swords. Needing to make a decision, but choosing not to make a decision. You do need to pause, but they're not saying to pause to not make a decision. They're saying you need to kind of like have a course of action, plan a course of action here. The Empress. This is about like knowing who you are, knowing your worth, being able to see yourself in a way where you're able to attract these things to yourself, the things that you want to yourself. See what else we have. Two of Cups. Yeah, I do see this communication as some sort of like romantic attraction, some sort of like flirting or texting, communicating, email, calling, that kind of thing. There's an offer here, some sort of offer of emotional fulfillment, an offer for a connection, for a partnership. You have the Three of Cups and the Three of Swords. I have 4 threes, so you might want to look up 3333. 7 of Swords on the back. Oof. Okay. So I have Venus energy, I have Libra and Taurus specifically, but it doesn't matter. So let's kind of go through this. So a lot happening this week. I feel like you are not feeling like you're in a place to kind of make these decisions that you need to make this week. There's a decision you need to make. Yeah, you're not feeling like you're in a place. You could also be in denial with that Devil card underneath the Seven of Swords. You've had some sort of disappointment, heartbreak in the past, so you're not feeling like you're this Empress. You're in the Empress energy, which is this like really abundant. It's kind of like the divine feminine energy. But you don't have to use those words. That's just a way for me to describe it. It can pertain to a guy too. We all have feminine and masculine energy, so it's not meant to be like offensive or anything. If you don't like that language, you don't need to focus on that. Really the point is like the Empress is somebody who like knows her worth. She's very self-loving, and so what happens is she exudes that love outside of yourself. But I see this Three of Swords, Five of Cups as this heartbreak, loss, this pain, this shame, this disappointment, and so you're not really feeling that energy. You do have somebody coming in who wants a connection with you, somebody coming in quite a bit, trying to really, put on the, really trying to kind of like be this charming individual, offer you some sort of connection, or if it's not like a romantic connection, like I said, it could just be fulfilling opportunity. So it could be a partnership like with work or something like that, business, like a fulfilling opportunity, but you're kind of like not feeling it. You're not feeling who you are. You are this Empress. You are in this Empress energy, but you're feeling this Three of Swords and this Five of Cups here and this Seven of Swords. And that's why you're stuck. You're having a heart chakra blockage because you've had pain recently. You do have stable energy. Remember, this is like a soul lesson, I feel like. Where you're learning about like who you are. You have this opportunity coming in, but you're kind of like, well, I don't know. Do you see how this woman on this horse is going towards her, and she's like, nope, nobody talked to me. I got my swords up, and so not making that decision, needing to kind of, you're feeling like you need to plan this, and wanting to kind of like have this Three of Cups energy where you feel like this light-hearted, playful, joyful energy, but I feel like this Five of Cups, Three of Swords, Seven of Swords is overshadowing. We have the Devil underneath it. Yeah, so there's something you're holding on to that is, yeah, if you let it go, they're saying, if you let it go, they're saying they're gonna, whatever you want, you could have it. Whatever it is that you're wanting, you could have it. It's just a matter of like unbinding yourself from whatever this is. So hopefully that was helpful, pile 3. Hopefully that resonated. If not, you can feel free to check out another pile. Thank you guys so much for stopping by today.